Hi guys, Steph here. Today is my design team day for Little Blue Button stamps, and I have two cards to share and a little story about one that is so not even funny, but I decided that because Ava is going to be graduating from preschool, Little Lambs Christian Nursery School, that I would make teacher cards with them this DT day. So here's the story one. I had finished this and I loved how it came out, and somehow I ended up dropping Memento Tuxedo Black ink on it, which you guys know won't come off. So I'm so upset about it. But this is Charming Jessica, and I just love the image. So what I'm going to do now, this happened late last night. My design team day is today. So I'm going to take photos and put it on the blog, and then what I'm going to do is in the next few days I'm going to reprint her, color her the same exact way because I'll be listing the Copic colors I used on her, and then I will paper piece it right over top because as you can see here and here are the two lines from the ink pad falling right on top. Like it literally just fell right on top, open onto the card. I was so upset. But anyway, let me share what I used. I used Paper Train cardstock in a pink color. I'll get the exact color when I post it on the blog. And I Copic colored Charming Jessica, and I wanted her to look kind of like Ava's teacher. She has two teachers, Miss Kelly and Miss Diane. And so I gave her dark brown hair. I added glossy accents to her eyes. I added glaze pen to her earrings and her necklace, and stickles to her, the pink on her dress area. And I put a little piece of chalk in her hand. For my pattern papers, I used crepe paper Little Bo Peep. Thank you, Marilyn. I got this in a rack from Marilyn, and I love it. It's so pretty. And for this top piece, I edged around it in Jenny Bolin chewing gum. Thank you, Judy, for this. And the bottom, I edged around with Jenny Bolin's soap powder. And as you can see, I got the Memento on this too. And then what I did was I used the Lawn Fawn A Good Apple stamp set here for the chalkboard and the thanks. I also used the chalk, the apple, and the eraser, and the For Inspiring Me on the inside. And I stamped that onto, grab this out without dropping everything. This is Colorblock chalkboard paper in 12 by 12, and I got this from Walmart, and I just used a small area of it. It's got this great texture, and I stamped it right onto it and fussy cut it out, and I stamped the chalkboard and the word thanks in the Brilliance Moonlight white ink. And then for the Miss Kelly, I used, this is the Martha Stewart metallic ink and pen. Thank you, Dee Dee. And then to kind of get that like dry, when you erase it and it's got that milky, chalky look to it, I went around with this Zig chalk pastel color marker and just gently rubbed it in areas, so I got that look. And also from that Lawn Fawn set is this piece of chalk here, and this eraser, and then this piece of chalk I tucked in there. And the apple as well, which the apple I added glossy accents to. And then for the, oh my goodness. Oh, guys, this is going to be a hot mess video. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Olga. It's one of those days. For the books here, I used Paper Smooches Smarty Pants for the books, as well as this little notebook paper, and then inside I used this little paper clip, and I put the notebook paper up here, and then the paper clips inside, and the little books. For the pencil holder and this little bench and the little A+ and the thumbtack, I used Market Street Stamps teacher notes. And there's the A+, the bench, the pencil holder, and the little thumbtacks. And I added a clear glaze to the pencil holder and put the A+ using just some red cough syrup ink from Jenny Bolin right on there. So that is the front of my card. And I did go around everything with some cool gray inks to give it dimension, because as you can see, it's a fairly flat card. So I wanted it to have a little dimension, so I popped things out with cool gray Copics. The inside, I used the papers again from Crate Paper Little Bo Peep. Here is that Paper Smooches paper clip. The 4 Inspiring Me's from the Lawn Fawn set. And then this area here, Words Can Never Express How Much I Appreciate You, is from Paper Tray Ink's Mother stamp set. This one here. So that is card number 1. And in a few days, I will post a photo on the blog of how it looks paper pieced over. I might just do her dress paper pieced over, even just her skirt, because that's really, and her arm. So her arm and her dress and legs might be. From her head down, I might just paper piece. Gosh, you can't always win, right? Okay, for my second design team card, I used the Ragdoll Sweetheart Angel, this here, and again, I Copic colored, I Copic colored her skin, and then I used my Prismacolor pencils on the rest of her. And I just, added some dimension and stuff with darker colors, and used my Gamsol to blend it. And then I used Paper Tray cardstock again in Summer Sunrise, I believe. And this is an A2 size card. The other one's 5.5 by 5.5. And then for my pattern paper back here, I used Die Cuts with a View Stardust Stack. And I love it. It's such a pretty stack. And I went with purples and golds here. And I also used the pattern paper for the paper on this star here. And the star is a Lawn Fawn die cut called Puffy Stars. And then I inked all the edges with Memento Sweet Plum ink. Then I popped the star up, I added my angel, and then I added some gold stickles to her wings, and some glitter pen to her bow in her hair. And then from the pattern paper, I punched a star using this little Recollection star punch. For down here, the teacher is embossed, and it is embossed using the Stampendous Gold Detail Embossing Powder. And I knew I wanted to use a detail one to get that teacher really nice. And I think that embossed beautifully. And it says Teachers. And then I just used a white gel pen and wrote in my own handwriting, "Are angels in disguise." So it says Teachers are angels in disguise. And then I just added this little purple Recollections flower right there. And that is the front, pretty simple. And then on the inside, I used the pattern papers again. And then for this here, it says, "You always do such thoughtful things that have your special touch. I will never forget your kindness. Thank you so much." And that is from the Paper Tray Ink Inside and Out Thank You. And the 2 stars up here and down here are from Paper Tray Ink Superstars. And I stamped those in the Martha Stewart gold ink here. And then I did forget to tell you, this Teachers that I embossed is from Paper Tray Ink as well. And it's called Teach and Inspire. And it's this set right here. So I just used this piece. And that's it. That is everything for my 2 cards. I will be posting a little blurb on my blog telling you guys to go check out Little Blue Button Stamps blog for all the Copic colors on her and all the information on what I used. So go over to Little Blue Button Stamps. It's LBBStamps.com for the store, and it's digitaldesignsby.blogspot.com for the blog. So thanks a bunch for watching, guys. Bye.